Hello and welcome back to Kids Invent Stuff, where today we are going to be building a crazy vehicle.
We've teamed up with the Intellectual Property Office and Aardman Animation, who make Wallace and Gromit, to bring to life 10-year-old Alia's seed-firing carrot car.
Let's build this!
Kids Invent Stuff.
To bring to life Alia's invention, we're going to create the body of a giant carrot, along with some oversized carrot greenery. And we'll need some kind of wheel chassis so it can move around, and a windscreen so we can see where we're going. We're planning on having both pedals and an electric motor to power the vehicle, alongside a leaf blower powered cannon on the roof that can fire out seeds, just like on Alia's drawing.
So we built quite a few crazy vehicles on this channel before, but none of them have ever actually been road legal.
So we're going to be using this! So this is a second-hand recumbent trike.
So we found this online and we thought we would use it to build Alia's carrot car because it's got pedals and an electric motor in the front here. And because it's got pedals, it will be road legal.
And the difference between this and a normal bike is that instead of being sat upright, you're laid slightly back and the handlebars are here.
Time to make a carrot car!
So we've started to build the frame of our carrot car, and it's made out of bits of steel and aluminium and wood, and we're making it in two sections. So the top lifts up so you can get inside the carrot, and now all we need to do is finish the frame, cover the frame with some foam, and then we're gonna resin. Shawn!
What could possibly go wrong? So 10-year-old Alia's carrot car is officially the 70th kids invention that we've brought to life on this channel. And if you at home know of any kids who might like their invention ideas brought to life, then send them to our website, which will appear on the screen below. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can join us on the journey to making 100 kids inventions. Time for some foam! Hello, I'm just drinking tea while Ruth does all the work. You might be wondering why we're covering Alia's carrot car in foam, and the reason for that is because we can cover this foam in sticky resin and make it nice and hard, but this will make it light as well. So hopefully, it looks kind of messy at the moment, but hopefully when it's all resined and orange, it will look like a carrot.
Hi! So we've covered the frame of Alia's carrot car in foam.
And now we're going to mix up some 2-part sticky resin to cover it in to make it all nice and solid.
So many of you will be looking at this solid carrot shape and thinking, how do you get into it and how do you see? When we were building the frame, obviously we built it so that the front and the bottom bit would open, but to resin it, we've resined it all in one piece. And now Shawn is going to go in and we're going to cut it into 2 bits again.
Hello. Okay, so inside the carrot car, it's very fumey in here, and I'm now going to cut it along this joint here so the roof can lift off and we can get in and out. It opens!
So Alia wanted her invention to fire seeds. So to do that, we have a leaf blower. Now this is the leaf blower that we used for the glitter firing saxophone. We have a hopper, which we will fill full of wildflower seeds. And then we have these bits of pipe, which will direct the seeds out to fire. Now we're going to mount all of that on the top of the car with a motor. And that will allow it to turn different ways so we can fire out the back of the car. Now to control all of that, we're going to wire everything up to a little joystick, which will mean that the person who is driving the carrot car can also turn the seed firer and press a button on the joystick to fire out the seeds.
So the last time we teamed up with the Intellectual Property Office for an invention challenge, we got to chat to one of their patent experts, and you folks at home really enjoyed hearing what he had to say, so Ruth is going to speak to him again today.
My name's Dr Mark Lewney, and I'm a senior patent examiner.
When we knew that we were going to talk to you again, we thought we should not be the only people that are allowed to ask all the questions. So we did ask our patrons. So we have some of those questions that we've picked to ask you. And then also we want to have a discussion about Alia's carrot car.
Okay, let's go.
Is it expensive and difficult to protect your ideas? Or, put it another way, do you have to be sure of success to make it worthwhile?
That's a really good question. I just tend to deal with patents, which is just one form of intellectual property. You can copyright your ideas for free as long as you can just show evidence that you've recorded it somehow. Then you can register a design or a trademark. That costs a little bit. But for a patent, yes, it can get a bit expensive. You can do it yourself for about 300 quid. That's just for a UK patent, by the way. But this is proper legal processing, right? Do we generally do our own legal work? If we're, buying a house, I'll do the conveyancing. What can possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
The next question is from Sprocket Scientist, and they say, have any of the creations that we've created on our channel been considered for copyright or patent protection? So the cake bicycle or graffiti shoes. And I think there's something interesting that I'm aware of because I am an inventor and I have a patent, but whenever I post about inventing, this is something that people don't seem to understand, which is about the fact that once you've gone public with your invention, you can't protect it. So do you want to talk a little bit about that?
When we get an application, we look for everything that's been done in public before. And that includes what you've done in public. So you could invalidate your own patent by making it public before you applied to us. Don't talk about it until you've actually applied for the patent. In terms of some of the features that you've put together, again, you'd have to ask, what are you saying hasn't been done before? It might end up so specific that it's not really worth having a monopoly on because it's so easy for someone else to do it another way.
I think that there's lots of things that we've built where the idea is maybe something that people aren't used to seeing, but that doesn't mean that there's anything patentable about it.
So if you want a patent, you have to think, what is the technical advantage of your invention?
And Alia's carrot car. Has anyone ever tried to patent a carrot car before?
We'd have to ask, which feature of that are you interested in protecting via a patent? If I have a carrot in my car, do I have a carrot car? You'd go, well, no, there's nothing like what we've got here. That's just a carrot in a car. Right, what do you have here? Straight off the top of my head, I would say the seed distributor on the top.
We're currently using a leaf blower. I don't know, I'm not sure how novel and new that is.
It is a bit of a game of cat and mouse. You've got to think what you're trying to protect and put yourself in the mind of competitors who don't want to pay you for your idea. They want to do it the free way.
I think it's going to be quite an exciting invention to test. And of course, Alia has her copyright because she drew the drawing. It's always nice to know if you have a great idea what to do with it next. Thank you so much for your time, Mark.
My pleasure.
It's going to be a carrot and
Like a tropical carrot.
we're going to drill into our lovely green pipes and put in these other little bits. We're going to just hot glue it all together and chuck it on the end of our carrot. Carrot!
What is Ruth doing? What is she doing?
Drilling holes in this wonderful carrot car we've built.
Why are you drilling holes in the carrot car, Ruth?
So the plan is that we will then use these holes to rivet a windscreen in place, because obviously we're not going to leave a giant hole in the car.
So it's going to be like a carrot fighter jet.
Exactly like a carrot fighter jet. That's exactly what we built. I'm just drinking carrot juice while making a giant carrot.
This is the top coat.
Very orange. Putting the windscreen in.
Ooh, shiny, shiny. You can see the structure, the foam. We've then got our resin and our top coat. It's quite strong. And the plan is to rivet it in place. It's a carrot car. I am inside the carrot car, and in fact, let me just turn you around. This is the lovely window. Oh, and it's Shawn! And what have you got there, Shawn?
It's a wing mirror.
So you can see, we've got some wing mirrors. One washer. One washer or two washers? One washer. Right, can I put this on and also try and film? Oh, this is the sort of beautiful film that people come to the channel for. I'm gonna have to swap you. I can't do it with my wrong hand, I'm doing it the opposite way. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. I mean, it won't be in focus, people, but you're just gonna have to deal with that. This is how we're rolling at the moment. I'm gonna have to put you down. You're back, there we go. And repeat. Ta-da! Click my fingers. Shh. That might be the worst transition ever. Wing mirror, wing mirror. Wiring in a carrot.
Precision engineering.
At its finest. We always know something exciting's happening when multiple Wagos are used. Got wires and relays and Wagos, and this is the little joystick with the little firing button. It's amazing how a black little box makes everything look so much more official. See?
Every electric vehicle needs a battery. So we finished building 10-year-old Alia's carrot car, and now it is time to take it for a drive.
A massive thank you to the Intellectual Property Office and Aardman Animations for supporting this challenge. We love being part of their Cracking Ideas competition. Make sure you check out some of the other builds we've built in the past for part of this challenge. It's a lot of fun.
And a massive thank you to Alia for her amazing invention. It is now time to drive it and fire some seeds.
Travelling carrot style.
Surprisingly fast for a giant fiberglass carrot.
Never driven a carrot before.
Going up the hill in the carrot car.
We have just found a carrot store. I need to buy some carrots.
Thank you very much. And keep the change. Yes! Carrots! Ruth, does this count as a business expense?
Yes, it's a business expense. We're buying carrots in a carrot car. Thank you. Carrots in a carrot car. Yay!
Oh, it's a postman. Hello.
The carrot car's on the move.
You need one of these for doing your rounds. Here comes the carrot. Do-do-do-do. Chasing the carrot car. People stopping to see.
This is so much fun.
Oh, carroty snap.
Alia, I love your invention idea. This is the coolest way to travel.
So Alia's carrot car fires seeds, so we've got some packets of wildflower seeds that we are going to load into the hopper so we can plant some stuff wherever we go. Seeds, glorious seeds, into the hopper.
Time to fire some seeds. Seeds!
So it fires the wildflowers really well, but you can't see them on camera, so we're going to try some bird seed.
Look at them go!
It's not the tidiest invention in the world. The seeds go everywhere.
Yeah! Do it! Yeah!
Carrots. Amazing.
I love this idea. I think it's so great.
Nice to meet you. Bye. What are the chances that we'd encounter a dog that loves eating carrots? This is amazing!
Thank you so much, Alia. We have loved building and testing your invention idea.
Subscribe!
Bye!